And we're back. And we're back again. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Um, welcome back, everybody's. All right, we're going to continue. If you have any questions, start type them up. Type them up.
But yeah, like I was saying, they were basically making it seem like um, they were like a detriment to America. And I was like, but if they're trying to uplift their own people, how is it a detriment to America?
Mhm.
If just because it's not uplifting you does not mean it's a detriment to America. And so that kind of stuck that bone really stuck in my spirit, and it still has today. And it really shows me the kind of people that we're dealing with on the other side that truly believe that black people don't have a right to stand on the same equal footing, which is very disrespectful. Now I'm gonna say this, because I like my astrology. I'm slowly learning it. I don't have like a teacher or mentor, but oh yeah, I do teach. So it's just like picking stuff up. It's just like, oh, we're just gonna go back into this. Um, but it's I do watch the astrologers and I'm learning it in my own way. I'm taking it slowly and I pay attention to the astrologers that are talking. Shout out to Witch Doctor Alex, main plug, always accurate. Um, but anyway, I mean the signs are always written in the stars, so I'm gonna just keep it real simple. You basically have America's Pluto return. Okay, the Pluto return basically is kind of unveiling all those skeletons that have been in the closet for quite some time. And so, I mean, America's facing that as a country. Um, they've had too many things they've been hiding in this country. There have been too many cover-ups. There have been too many incidents where the rest of the world just have, hey, what's going on, Mozzie? Hey, what's going on, my friend? Hey, that's my partner right there. Um, anyway, uh, yeah, it's been too many things going on. And Mozzie knows, Mozzie follows Witch Doctor Alex too. Um, but it's coming to a point to where all those skeletons in America's closet are finally coming out. We got this eclipse in Sagittarius gonna roll through. All this unbridled rage gonna just kick up a whole nother notch because it's basically squaring Mars, if I'm saying this right. It's squaring Mars, even more anger. You got a whole lot of festivity going on. So that's basically just keyed on what's going in the country. So I mean, don't expect this to get better because it's not going to get better no time soon. It's going to get a whole lot worse. So
Mhm.
you might as well want to batten down your hatches. And for the people that do or are in the craft, whatever you may do, you might want to start helping these people that's out on the front lines. Is risking their bodies and putting themselves at risk daily, for others, because there are people that are opposing you. Okay, I know I ain't just a skeleton, uh, but there is witchcraft that is gonna oppose what's going on. Okay, there's malevolence afoot.
Mhm.
Um, Tony know and Jennifer knows that we three are we something else, and we always see the same things, and we always notice the same things. There's a definite malevolence out here, and with whoever's stoking that fire, we got to be the people that's trying to put it out. You got to protect those people in the front lines, and you have to actually use your gifts to fight. Now I'm gonna say this: if you're a baby, this ain't the fight for you.
This ain't the
It
fight for
isn't.
you.
Don't do it, baby. Don't try to hex nobody. Don't try to jar nothing, because it ain't
Mm-mm.
gonna happen. You gonna get hurt. All we want you to do is pray. Just get on your knees. So when you talk to at night, just talk to them. Pray. A little prayer goes a long way.
Mhm.
Okay. Let the people that know what they're doing, do the spell work. Um, and spiritual warfare is a thing. Um,
Yeah, and that's Yes. I was like, yes. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on. That's the only reason why a lot of this is really happening the way that it is. Um, because nobody honestly would have just thought that you're really just about to just bust this. Let's say it like this. There's probably been many cases where the cops did a no knock warrant, busted somebody's place, shot it up, somebody got. There's probably been many instances of people jogging while black getting got, probably on video, but it never got around.
Mm-hmm.
Police are always taking out black folks. That's so normal at this point. But there's something in the air that's causing it to be exposed even more. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like, oh, this is what y'all really out here doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, burn down Target. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's what like. There's definitely some energy out there that's magnifying everything.
Yeah, it's
Um,
not cool. It's not cool at all. Like I haven't slept in like I think this will be the third night, fourth night that I just haven't slept at night, like for real, for real.
yeah, I've definitely been up a
Mm-hmm.
lot more,
Yep.
and it's so crazy.
Yeah, my spirits are hugging real close. They not letting me take a step out of nowhere without that heavy work. That's just what it is. Now I will say, I do keep some protection stuff on me. I got my for the people that like them. You got your little smoky quartz. That helps. I do have some amulets and things that I keep on my person, and I wear some different substances to keep my life all right.
Mhm.
Um,
Right.
but the thing is, you got to keep your protection up, keep yourself up, and you have to understand that.
Up. I can't hear you. Oh, Larry disappeared. Hold on. Yeah, Larry, because you went mute, so we can't hear you. But I'm gonna hit a couple.
Hello.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I had like a
Uh,
whole phone call in the middle of this, and I was just like, bro, I'm not gonna answer this right now.
they do. I swear people do that. I was just like, what's wrong with y'all? Stop that.
Yeah.
Uh, but um, but yeah, it's like I know for me, so like, I don't leave the house
Why is my
often.
garage showing? Lord.
I said I don't leave the house often. And then when I do, I always got something on. It's like I always have some bracelet, necklace, something. And because everything I have is enchanted in some form or another. Because there's some shit going on, y'all. Like this shit's going on.
So, and then the other thing is, I want to say, like, okay, so my dad is a constable where I live at. Okay, so I'm gonna say it like this: all cops, not bad cops.
Hmm.
Okay, my dad rarely arrests anybody. He's the kind of cop to where, like, if he sees you smoking weed, he's just gonna make you burn it up. Burn it up fire. You not smoking that for the rest of the day. Now, not talk about like the little blunt, so like the whole sack. Got some crack. You finna ground it in the dirt. You got some rocks. You finna ground it in the dirt. You're not finna do all that tonight. That's the kind of cop he is. He's the kind of cop that's willing to help his community. And I know a couple of cop friends that want to help their communities versus hurt their communities. And so, the cops of color, um, at the end of the day, they still cops of color. They still colored.
Hmm.
Okay, let me say it like that. They still colored because even though they take their uniform off, they can't take that color off.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, still a black man. Same people that's saying thank you for your service gonna be the same people saying, F you, look at that nigger, you know, 'cause that's how we are in this part of Texas.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Texas, y'all. Like Southeast Texas.
ugh, terrible. But that's kind of my TED talk. Any other questions before I about roll up
Yeah,
off here and let somebody else go?
anybody else? Oh yeah, no, I stay oiled up too. I got all these oils I be making. Hell, I experiment with so much stuff. I gotta stay oiled up, lotion down. Look,
Yeah, slight plug. Go buy Tony's oils. They really are nice.
like get the next little plug in. I have a protection oil. Like I have a legit protection oil. So it's like yes, I changed the formula a bit because I
Mm-hmm.
finally got some of the other oils that I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
really use. So I'm kind of like, ooh.
So to say to is it not hypocritical? No, not at all. Because Black lives do matter. First of all, they do matter, and all cops are not bad. I have a classmate of mine. He's my father's boss, and he's a black man too, and he cares for his community just like everybody else in this community does. Um, so you have to understand. Let me break this down, and I'm going to be very quick, and I don't want to take too much time about breaking this down. Um, the reason why you have all of these crazy cops is because these police these forces, whatever you want to call it, they hire these ex-military people that were dishonorably discharged, and they have issues, or they were honorably discharged, and they have issues. These people still think in times of war. Okay, they're not hiring like regular people like me and you and training them to be cops in order to protect and serve. These people come in with war in mind. That's why they can come in and shoot Desert Eagles and AK-47 and sniper rifles and no problem. Um, they have that mindset to kill, and so when you hire people that have the mindset to kill, they don't protect. They don't have that. They don't have that program. That military program never. That programming never ever gets out of their mind. So those are the issues that we have. An officer, I'm just gonna say his name because French, Chauvin. He already had that mindset. Okay, an officer with that many derogatory marks on his certificate, he should have been fired a long time ago. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and so what a lot of those cops do is when they get fired from like the rest of the forces, they just run to Florida because Florida is like the cop repository. You get fired from here, go to Florida, they'll hire you, and they hire you. That's why Florida have all them issues. That's kind of the reason why. So no, not all cops are bad. Okay, some cops actually just want to do their job and go home.
And and that's the thing. A lot of them, a lot of cops, and a lot of their families are always scared because it's like maybe they're not gonna come home. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and
Mm-hmm.
it is one of those things of I understand that in your job you really have to think, am I in danger? Got to protect myself or whatever. And versus he's black, I feel like he's just aggressive because he's black. Take him out. Because I haven't seen a cop was like I was literally in fear of my life versus he was black, so I just deemed him aggressive. Like we've
Yeah.
seen the videos of when the black man is complying and you still shoot him in his car with his child in the back seat. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
still don't understand when it's like, so why did you do that? I don't know. And that was an acceptable answer?
It's not, and that's the bad part. It's not an acceptable answer. I mean, for example, we'll just bring it into this. Philando Castile, the man was being completely compliant. You killed him anyway for no reason in
Yeah, I
front
think
of his
he was overly compliant. Like,
yes, and then you killed him in front of his wife and daughter. Like, bro, what? Like, I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna leave this alone. Black people in America have PTSD in some form or another. It could be slight or it could be large, but everybody that's black has PTSD. Um, And that's just what it is. It's not, and it's. I'm gonna just say this as I say this to my a friend of mine, and he's in North Texas, and he's a white guy, and he was trying to just come to grips with the situation because he understood what was going on, and but he didn't want to step on toes, and he was just trying to gain a general understanding, and so we had an educated conversation about it earlier today. Um, it's going to take at least 60 years for black people's mentality to kind of just even out, be decent. It's going to take the children of the millennials that were born in like 88, 89, 90, like 90s babies, children, to finally have okay minds. So 60 years, that's a minimum. We're looking at like 100 years, like a couple generations. But as far as like late 80s babies, early '90s, mid '80s babies, the millennial generation. Yeah, we screwed. We don't have good minds at all. Anxiety, PTSD, depression, all of that. We got all of that.
You got to have
So
all that right now.
we
like,
do.
like, and it makes it worse when they blame millennials for what Generation Z is doing, and we over here like that ain't us.
It's not
We
us,
too
man.
busy. We too busy without depression and shit to worry about what the fuck they doing.
It's not us, man. That's that Pluto and Sagittarius generation with all that madness. Pluto and Scorpio over here, just like, man, look, can y'all leave us alone?
Leave us be. Like,
Saying,
god dang, you're like leave us alone. Leave us be.
so Doe Wolf, I don't know, is it admissible in court? Yeah, in America. That's actually admissible in court.
That was his own defense. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, that's literally his defense, and he got off with it, and it's just like,
And
okay,
and that was the thing that was killing me. I was like, you don't know. I was like, I would have been like, he said he had a gun and he started reaching, so I was scared. Would have been more acceptable than I don't know. I was like, the fuck is all
yeah,
right.
that's madness, man.
And and yeah, I think like for me, my as a black man, okay, first of all, as a light skinned black man, being light skinned, you get privilege.
Hmm.
So we get a little bit of privilege, but we still get that work. My
Hmm.
ass is in the car at a park listening to Pentatonics while on Facebook on my phone. Two white cops bang on
Oh, I
my
remember that
window,
night. I remember that night.
bang on my window, just kind of
Oh
like,
Lord.
hey, what you doing? Um, listen to music on like depressing, like trying to chill. Had an interesting day, was chilling. It's like, well, the park is closed now. It's like, when do we have closing times? I've been in Florida for like a week on vacation, come back. Y'all done had a whole new city ordinance. Like, damn,
Hmm.
And it was kind of one of those moments like, all right, that's on the passenger side. The guy on the driver's side had his hand on the gun and was kind of like, all right, are you have anything in the car that we need to see? I was like, all right. If I first of all, the question is, if I have any weapons or drugs in the car, why would I tell you that? That's number one. I ain't gonna tell you that, but number two is like I was just chilling. I'm in a t-shirt and pajama bottoms at this point. I'm literally, bro. I'm listening to a white acapella group. Okay. Well, I mean they mix, but whatever. This is what I'm listening to. Am I really a threat? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I really a threat? You didn't
Hmm.
have to have your hand on the gun. That was the thing that I noticed. But his partner was kind of just looking at him like, okay. But that's why I was like, he has his hand on the gun. For what? You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like, and I'm just me by myself. Ain't nobody else around. Ain't nobody in the car. Literally just us. So it's just like, come on. Come on.
Hmm.
That's why I was like, I shouldn't be scared to get pulled over.
Hmm.
That's something I would love for white people to understand. You probably don't fear for your life when you get pulled over. You probably get mad because they pulled you over because you're on your way to do something. I
Yep.
get mad because I'm on my way to do something, but at the same time I'm scared because I don't know if I'm gonna get out alive because every time a damn black person gets stopped by a cop, somebody end up dead or injured in some form.
Every time. It don't matter.
So
Every
it's
time.
until we can change that shit. Like, because I'm like, bro, I know you have a taser. Why is the first option always the gun? I'm like, you have a taser. You have pepper spray. You have ways to de-escalate the situation without death. Death is supposed to be a last resort option, not your first go-to.
Hmm.
That's what I never understood.
Hmm. And then, well, Jesus, I'm gonna always say this: if you if you get pulled over by the cops and they always ask you, well, where are you going? My house. Just say my house.
Where you going to mind
Either
my
say my
business?
house, or if you going somewhere and you're not by your house. So I'm going to the store. And just be real vague. Never give specific details about that kind of stuff because
Mm-hmm.
they use it against you. So I've learned that. Like I was going to his apartment when he lived in another city closer to mine. Um, and that was one night, and I was a little shaken up. Asked me where I was going. I said I'm going to. I told him I was going to Walmart. I said, well, there's a Walmart where you are. I said, yeah, but the Walmart that I have here doesn't have the item that I need. And so they told me I had to go to the other Walmart. So I was like, oh, okay. And they left it alone. So long story short, not your business, bro. Well,
It
if
ain't
I'm
your
going,
business.
I could be going to hell. You coming with me? Shit, we both gonna see Lucifer together. That's
Like, I don't
let me
think people
introduce you to my little friend. Shit.
you know. Let's see.
Anyway, in
What
times of
question?
trouble, do you think twice before calling 911? Yes.
Yes. Hell
Yeah.
yes. It
Yeah.
depends on the trouble too.
It sure does. Because black people are, we will solve something in house quicker than having the police get involved because half the time getting them involved, makes it worse. Now what I do, because like I said, my father's an officer, I usually just call him, and then he'll handle it on his end. He'll call whoever he needs to call. So I just kind of circumvent that whole thing. But if it gets bad enough, yeah, black people
Yeah.
don't call 911 like that. We would rather deal with it ourselves.
Unless unless you can get, unless it's murder.
Yeah,
Basically anything short of murder, I'm probably just gonna keep minding my business.
yeah. We
I ain't
don't we
gonna
don't
lie.
we don't do we don't do that. We don't have
Like we,
time for that.
because hell, your ass call 911 and they get you. It's like, what the hell did I
Yeah,
do? I called you for this.
that's a
Like,
thing. That's a whole thing. Like I can get arrested just for calling 911. I'm trying to do you a favor.
really though?
I'm like shit.
That
But
shit.
yeah,
So
yeah, though
yeah,
Wolf, it's different over here, bro. I don't know where you at, but it's different over here. I'm assuming you in the United Kingdom somewhere.
she in South Africa.
So,
I think
oh Lord, shit. Yeah, same difference.
it's
About the
like 2 o'clock
same.
over there.
Oh
Five
Lord,
minutes.
child, baby, child,
That's
you
crazy.
got it. 2 o'clock. That's a nice time of the day. It is definitely nighttime over here. But yeah, man. Yeah, we don't have time for that. And you know what? I just want to say that kudos for kicking them people, them farmers, them white farmers off their land. Kudos. That was nice.
Get some
America,
colonize on somewhere. Like, look, that's
Black America applauded that. We love that. We love to see it. All right. Anybody else? My time's up.
but my so yeah, yeah. Look, it's the situations, the things that are going on have really, really, really affected us. And in lots of ways, whether you want to admit it or not, everyone has been affected around the world. We've seen the protests everywhere. And yes, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Now, I ain't saying nobody else lives matter less. I'm just saying right now, who's the one who's taking all this work? Us. Um, I've seen some stuff about, black on black crime and other shit, and I was just like, on black crime, y'all don't know about black on black crime because cops never come when it's black on black crime. They like I was just saying they don't come on black on. You think a cop actually pops up for that? Unless look, I'm telling y'all, this thing y'all understand about a lot of these cops, like it's a lot of these other things that people are like throwing out there to try to like degrade the protest or whatever. It is stupid. Most of them don't have a point, and a lot of them are Karens. Okay, Karens, and I mean Karens. Also, I say Karen because it's funny. I know I know a couple Karens. That's what's really funny though. But yeah, y'all. Any other questions? Any other questions y'all have? But yeah, you see, right there. And this is something that gets me. When you are an officer of color and you are way more aggressive with a person of color, you do realize when you come into the community, we tear that ass up. We know where you live. We know who your grandma is. That's the thing that's killing me. How you gonna be a black officer and you are more aggressive with the black people than the white officer is sometimes? Like that's the shit we need to talk about. That's the shit we need to talk about. I'm like, you're supposed to be helping the community. Ain't that why you became a cop to help the community? What happened? What happened? That's my thing is what happened? Just like the picture with the little boy, it's like, when did I go from cute to a threat? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, But on another note, let me change this so I can get my life together. Um, on another note, I've definitely been upgrading and adding things to my shop. Um, if y'all, I would love for y'all to check that out. Favorite the shop. I actually ran a sale this past week for 10% off everything in the shop. Though I believe if you have favorited the shop, you get notified when I'm running a sale. Um, yeah, you get notified when I run a sale, when I add stuff, even when I decide to just change prices, y'all, you get notified. Um, Jesus, hold on, Lord. Oh, okay. I was so confused. I was like, that ain't what was on there. Um, I'm trying to see exactly. I changed stuff in the middle of the night and I don't remember what I did. I know on my Mocha page I didn't add a lot of stuff. Um, yeah, my elderberry kit got a little mini upgrade. Um, yeah, prices changed. I did change the prices on a few readings. And yeah, like I said, I did have a sale this week. So if you favorite the shop, you get notified when I run sales. I will not advertise on my sales on here. On my Mogul page, and yes, my Mogul page, yes, which is also listed Tony Osmo. That's the Mogul page. So if you have some friends who like some smell good bath products, boom, here you go. Um, we do ship everywhere that UPS, USPS, UPS will allow us to ship. Um, but yeah, I know on Nostalgia that one, I do have protection oils. I have prosperity oils. I have all the some good oils for you. They work. Trust me, they work. Especially that prosperity oil. That shit worked. Um, ooh, that worked. I even have a home and body cleansing kit. I have bath sets that you want. It gets you some bath salts and lotions and stuff. It is great. So I was saying, y'all check them out. Wish Life has her page. She has the good stuff on there. And y'all need permits to travel. To travel where in particular? Because we where in particular? Because as far as I know, we just pick up and go. At least I know I do. Even though technically speaking, we still supposed to be on lockdown, but we still just traveling like everything is just really reopened and stuff. Like the coronavirus still ain't a thing. And I'm just saying, I keep getting it's bad when you check the news and you still get reports of like, okay, you got like an extra 1,000 cases of corona today. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. All right, guys, have to stay in Texas. Got the coronavirus now. Yep, no. No, around the city or state, no, we do. We roam as we please. The only permit is only when we have to have a passport to travel overseas to another country. Um, but other than that, we travel as we please here. Um, luckily, I know right now there are a few cities that kind of implemented a curfew because of the recent protests and riots. But other than that, that's it. Oh, oh my. Yeah, no, if you going to work, you just go. We no permit, nothing. You just go. Um. Oh yeah, nah. America will lose their shit. Hell, they lost their shit when they say you got to wear a mask. So imagine say you got to have a permit to live your life. Yeah. Oh God, headache. Okay. Whew. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, because Jen understands. Look, Jen, Jen understands. Shooting star. Jen. Look. But but yeah, y'all. No, good conversation. This was oh well, yeah, that yeah. Um, it is okay, cool. I got the craft to do, got jars to make and stuff. But I'm gonna say, remember our card for the week was Rutilated Quartz. That's reconciled. Let's get some forgiveness, get some love out here in these streets. All the workers of the world. Okay, for all the baby witches who want to help out, you can love and light. Just love and light. That's what you can do right now. Just get some good crystals, light a nice white candle, love and light. Yeah, no, it's not necessary anymore. Only when we were under the stay-at-home orders, like Jen said, because it's when you had stay at home, they were literally saying, "No, stay your behinds at home. Like, why are you out? Like, what's wrong with you?" If you were a essential worker, a lot of jobs would just give you a permit or a notice or whatever you have in your car, you have on your person, just in case you got stopped or questioned or whatever. But other than that, mm-mm, not anymore. But yeah, y'all. I forgot where I was going with it, y'all. For all those who do some real work out here, do some work. I mean, get y'all some good candles, get y'all some good root work, conjure look, get you a jar. I'm telling y'all, whatever y'all can do to help, 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 help. We out here need some help, but help. But yeah, y'all, it's this was nice. This was fun. Um, any other questions, comments, concerns? DM me. Um, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm definitely going to, if I figure out how to save the videos and stuff, if I can, I'll post this on there. If I figure this out, because me and technology and saving stuff. Look. But other than that, I'm gonna say good night. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning, night, wherever you are. Um, and thank you all for joining. And like Clara said, in any capacity, play your part. All right, I'm going to play your part, guys. Play. Oh, okay, cool. Because I need to figure that out. Like I said, I know the first video is on IGTV. This was one on there too, but I just need to actually say. In any capacity, play your part, guys. I'll see y'all next time, probably in a couple of days with some more updates and readings and whatnot. See y'all soon.